And George will be shooting the black ball, and Adrian will be shooting the white ball. This should be one of the toughest and closest games of the tournament, I believe. These two are fairly evenly matched, wouldn't you say, Richie?
Oh, they're old adversaries. They've been playing for 20 years together.
So technically this is anybody's game. I'm just going to see who's got it together the most here.
Well, Adrian just walked in the door cold. Just barely got in the tournament 5 minutes ago because of a cancellation. But he's well deserved of the spot in the tournament. He's a quality player, and he won't hurt the field at all.
George makes the break shot and then misses that little +2 shot there. Leaves Adrian kind of tough here, and it's a little tricky shot.
Does my hair look okay?
George, your hair looks fine. And we can see what George is worried about this game, whether or not his hair is combed, but that's okay.
I think Adrian will wind up drawing it back in the corner off the white ball and making a little spin shot. A little defense at the same time. He looks a little confused to me.
He's playing the white ball. He's shooting white.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just sat down.
That would have been a great shot.
Yeah, that's what I would have done. I would have shot the wrong ball just to play the shot.
There goes Adrian with the air shot. Let's see if he gets this one. Looks a little bit... Ooh, and he just misses that one by a hair. Tough shot right there. Doesn't leave George a cookie, though. You notice this position is kind of tough with that red ball hanging real close to the rail over there.
George will spin it down the rail. A little short angle. Top of the white ball. Spin. Yep.
Looks like he hit it a little bit too hard for that spin to really take into effect there.
He just didn't hit it full enough. Nice spin shot by Adrian. Didn't quite hit the red hard enough to get it off the rail. But he's got a nice 4-rail shot here. Defense and position built into the shot. That's what he's going to play. Excuse me, he crossed me up.
And he touched that red ball on the way in, didn't score. It's a little bit long in the shot. But he does leave George in the weeds. Pretty tough shot here.
That's a trademark shot of George Ashby. He's one of the best at it. Hit that one a little too slow.
But also has got a little bit of defense built into that shot. Misses it, but leaves Viguera with a questioning look on his face. So Adrian goes for that cross table and sort of reverses the situation.
He's left George a 3 or 5 rail bank. Knowing George a little bit, he'll play it from behind 5 rails for a little position. Looks to be about a little long, but he got it good.
Hit that shot fairly well there.
This is a simple 3-rail shot. Fan the red ball thin. Score behind the white. Red will be near the corner for position, or he can bank it across the table and go 5 rails around the table. There's the 3 rails. And he did it real nice.
Placed that red ball real nice in the corner.
Scored a little too full though.
He's off with a tough one here. He's going to have to hit this one pretty good to get it right back there in the corner. That red isn't exactly the biggest ball on the table.
But it's a safe shot. Looks like he hit that with 12 o'clock English, lengthen it out just right.
You hit that real good. I would have desired to bring that white ball a little bit closer to the long rail.
Well, I think he was just happy to make the point. As long as the white's in the middle of the table somewhere, he's not stuck. There's a good shot. Georgia got robbed on the position there. Left himself a pretty tough shot.
Looks like he's going to go 4 rails around the table.
I'm not so sure. That's what I thought. That's
Okay,
what I
and he
thought.
just plays it 3 rails instead.
He's left Adrian a pretty simple shot, play it 4 or 5 rails short. A little kiss to contend with. Well executed. Adrian Viguera, many-time champion of Mexico City. Veteran of European play.
Also a very accomplished artistic billiard player.
Very accomplished. In fact, he won the only artistic tournament ever held in the United States here in Chicago, as a matter of fact.
We're at the Billiard Cafe, I believe.
Yes, it was. In fact, another member of this field was in that tournament as well, Billy Smith, who you'll see later on. Good shot by Georgie.
Very good shot there.
He's got a lot of options here. Looks like he's going to spin at 3 rails. Hit the red full, slow the yellow down to spin it out of the corner. Good placement with the red ball.
Beautiful shot there. Position. Puts that red fairly close to the corner. Looks like he might play this 4 rails short to score the red. So that shot just gets a little bit long on that rail over there. Okay, and Adrian just missed that corner there, and at the end of 5 innings, we've got George in the lead, 7-2.
Just left George across table shot here. A lot of people in the United States think Ashby invented this shot. He's the best in the world at it. And you can see why. Beautiful shot.
He would have had a lot easier shot here if that red ball would have come up a little bit more, but now he's got to put a little touch into it. Gonna have to hit this ball fuller and draw it around the table, basically.
A little short. Not good enough.
When he scores it. Nice. Seems like he's left here with a little short angle shot, drop it in behind the red ball. Keep that white ball up at the other side of the table. Put a little...
Try and bank it one time across into the corner where he's standing. Probably try and come short. Score short and light on the red. Leave himself a little position. Oh, he went twice across. Made himself a bigger target by spinning it.
He handled that shot fairly well.
I think I just would have tried to get it one time behind me in that corner. Scored short for the position.
Looks like he's going to try and put this ball around the table. Miss that white ball. Oh. He tried to stun it and draw it out of that corner short. And came a little bit short, and he scores 3 for 10 here. So George out to a early lead here, but
You can't count Adrian out of anything. Yeah. He's capable of stepping up and running 10 at any time. I'll try and drop it in behind the yellow. Oh, he hit it bad. Hit it bad.
Just a little bit too soft there. Had enough spin on that ball, but if you just give it a little bit more power. Dropped in there.
George Ashby, veteran USBA, ABA, BF USA tournament player. Many, many national championships to his credit. Consummate professional player. That's a beautiful shot.
I'm just going to drop that right behind that red ball and score.
That's a beautiful shot. He'd have got a standing ovation in Europe for that shot. They clap if you win the lag over there. drop it 3 rails behind the white here. Automatic position shot. Oh, hit a bad. Trying to play safe.
And not a bad one at that. Left Adrian a real tough shot here. I think he's looking at a 2-rail umbrella shot. I don't think he'll play it, but he's sizing it up.
Well, I'll tell you.
He's going to go around the table short, out of the corner maybe.
I think he's going to double the rail here.
Double the rail.
He stands up to look at it again. He looks a little unsure of himself. I don't think he got time to get mentally prepared. But it's really early.
And it's not exactly easy stepping into a tournament 20 minutes ago and having to play Ashby his first game.
It's no pleasure for Ashby to have to play Viguera either. Brand new cloth and nice polished balls. Slide a little bit. Couldn't get the action on it.
And the current score here is 11-2 after 7 innings, with George in the lead.
That's a little European cross table invented by Raymond Kuhlman's, hit perfectly by George Ashby. He calls that the Kuhlman's cross table. Looks like he's got a ticky here. Oh, he's going to play a 4-rail hope. Well, we're in a bad spot. I can't tell what he's going to do.
I think he's going to draw it for the short angle.
I don't think so.
Oh, 4 rails.
Playing safe, that's all. And looks like he's about as safe as Fort Knox here. Adrian's got his work cut out for him.
Yeah, but the neat thing about Adrian's style is he always finds a very, very unique way of getting out of something like this.
Adrian Viguera has got one of the most potent strokes in the world. There's nothing he can't do at the cue ball. He's a beautiful player to watch. Both of these players are very sophisticated players. Complete control at all times. Oh, we just missed it.
Just missed that corner. Had a lot of juice on that ball. A lot of juice.
Nice shot by Jerry Karsh on the table next to us. Big kiss. This little scratch shot. Gets a little laugh from everybody sitting over there.
And one thing, they all look the same on the wire.
Well, I'll take that one for the cash any day.
George gets a little bit of a kiss there on his cross table shots. Looks like he hit that one pretty good too.
Well, he didn't hit it good enough. He wouldn't have got the kiss.
That's true. That is true.
There's Adrian. Had a second place finish in the North Hollywood Open just a few short months ago. It's very impressive.
I've seen Adrian make these shots a million times. This has to be one of his best shots coming up here.
Yes, he did hit it really good. Perfect shot. Very well done.
Position and defense with a beautiful shot there.
a bad hit there.
He had a couple options there. Looked like he went for the toughest option on there.
Very small target. I'm surprised he shot that shot.
But he got a little bit of a lucky safety out of that shot, it looks like. George isn't left with a cookie here.
And I think our scorekeeper needs the Heimlich maneuver. Is there a doctor in the house? Well,
George hits this one real nice. Let's see if he can score this. What a beauty. What a beauty.
this is the first national class tournament we've had here in Chicago since 1985. Sure is nice to have these guys back.
And playing on such beautiful tables.
Oh, these are beauties. I really enjoy playing on it. Little umbrella. Hit it well. Pretty close. Not a hell of a lot to shoot out there. It's 13-3, George in the lead here. Very early in the game.
Adrian jumped up to this shot very confidently. It seemed like he didn't really didn't scope it over too much. He seemed very sure of himself on that shot.
Well, I think he was sure of the outcome of the yellow ball. If you look, that's what he was sure of there.
Okay, and after 10 innings here, 10 innings, we have George in the lead, 13-3. So George kind of returned the favor on this shot a little bit, though. Not as tough as leave as the last one.
But it's a little tougher because he's got to shoot this stretched out over the table, and he's shooting left-handed as well. I don't know.
But you'd never know the way he hit it.
Oh, he's right in the corner. Too bad. Hit it real
Oh
nice.
man, went right in the corner. Notice the defense. Notice the defense from both of these players. Almost every shot we see the opponent's cue ball lagged up the other side of the table.
Well, that's
Both of these players know the potential of each other and really are afraid to open them up.
well, either one of them could step up and run 10, so you can't leave too many openings. Oh, that's a terrible hit. Terrible hit. And he knows it. Disgusted at himself.
George leaves a small opening here with a big ball. See if Adrian can put something together here. Hits this real nice.
He didn't do much with the other ball, though. I'm not so sure about that shot. I think he was looking for a little more than that.
Looks like he's going to go and try and double this rail behind the yellow ball here.
Very well done.
It's a very common Viguera shot to double that rail. See him do it a lot.
Spin shot. Might be a little long.
ran out of gas a little bit,
A little long anyway. If it was harder, it would have gone even longer.
though a valiant effort. Shuney just made a heck of a shot on that table 24 back there.
He's another quality player. Every player in this tournament is quality. It's a terrific field. Of course, the headliner of the tournament, though, is Sangley, of course. Quite possibly the best player in the world.
He's over there. He's kept Jack in the chair for quite some time now.
Jack Canora over there getting punished by Sangley right now.
But taking it well like Jack usually does.
Very difficult shot by Adrian. Still wasn't happy with the hit. So, cross table spin shot here by George.
Nice attempt by Adrian there. It's a tough shot.
He hit it pretty good.
Missed that ball by about a little bit less than an inch.